Alright, let's jump into Chrono Trigger. Here we go. I really love the beginning of this game. You know, it starts off just so perfect, in my opinion. You can see the world that we're about to go explore. You have a festival in the background. Pretty decent sized town, plenty of buildings there. You have a castle overlooking everything with a lot of forested area, an island. So, just right away, it just is very inviting. It's a place that you already feel like you want to go explore. Alright, looks like we're being awoken here. Alright, so there's our main character Chrono, and our mom is waking us up. I like this intro here because this actually reminds me of my own mom. She pulls that same tactic on me where she opens up the windows. I hate that. Alright, so we have the Millennial Fair. Guess we didn't sleep well. And hopefully we can behave ourselves today. Oh, looks like we have a pet cat. Very cool. Pretty nice room. I like this. Looks like we got a pretty cool view. Hey, Mom. Our inventor friend, who's named Luca. So she invited us to see her new invention. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I guess we have to go to the fair. Where not only, will they have a huge celebration, but we'll also have a new invention to check out. Make sure to talk to your mother before you head out because she'll give you your allowance. And let's go ahead and move on. Definitely a lot of places we can go check out, but for now, let's just head right over to Lean Square and see what all the commotion's about. Hey, buddy. The Millennial Fair. Wow, a lot of stuff going on here. This guy looks pretty interesting. Looks like we have a race of some kind here. Who are you? So we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago. Interesting. What's going on up here? So some girl has ran into us. Looks like she dropped her pendant there. Now, there are some things that you can do around this area that will influence something that happens a little bit later in the game. So we'll want to talk to Marley, or whatever this girl's name is, before we go pick up the pendant, and we'll bring it back to her. Nice. So let's give it back. She wants to walk around with us. She can definitely do that. We will take her along with us. And as I had mentioned, her name is Marley. So Marley has entered our party. Pretty cool. So what do we have going on over here? What's up? No time to talk. I'm just sitting for my lunch. Well, let's take his lunch. Haha. Take that. Now if you come over here, we'll find a robot named Gato. So this is kind of our introduction to the fighting mechanic to the game because, we are playing the active style. At this point, you really aren't going to do too much, just, your main attack. Oh, punching glove to the face for Chrono. And, oh no, not good. 33 already. That's not a good thing. Might have to heal up at some point. Alright, a couple more shots. Oh, man. Another shot to Chrono. Okay. So, that's not good. Kind of wish the robot would have attacked Marley a little bit there. So we have won 15 points. Very nice. Let's move on. Oh, damn it. I always do that. Here we have a cat. Looks like it's following us around. Let's see if we can bring it over to the other side here. It could be kind of tricky because it gets caught up on stuff and sometimes it'll trap you somewhere, you know, if you're at like a dead end or something. But if you can manage to do it right, you can actually bring the cat over to this girl here, and she'll thank you for bringing back her cat. And we earn points with Marley. That's always a good thing. This guy's having a soda guzzling contest. Normally I get around 5. Let's see if I can max out here. 4. Oh, nice. I got 6. That's pretty good for me. I'll take it. If you come over here, you'll find a Jurassic dance-off. I think this is almost just a clue of what's to come. So that's kind of what I always took it as. You can do some dance maneuvers by pressing different buttons on your controller. And there you have it. Damn it. Okay, let's get out of here. I've had enough dancing. So yeah, we may see some characters like that further into the game. We'll see. Let's head back down here. Actually, Luca, the person who we came here to see, or one of the reasons why we came here, can be found up here, but they are still setting up, so we're not ready yet. Talk to this guy. He'll try to give you some gossip. If you say no, he'll actually give it to you. He heard the king's in distress over his tomboy of a daughter. Interesting. I wonder if we'll meet his tomboy of a daughter. This guy definitely looks pretty interesting. His name is Melchior, the swordsmith. Let's not talk to him. Talk that young lady into selling her pendant? No, of course not. Let's head into this area right here, this tent. If you think that laugh sounds familiar, you may be familiar with a game called Final Fantasy VI. At least that's what it's called here in the United States. And that laugh is emulating Kefka's laugh, a really fucking awesome character from that game. Of course, my favorite character in the game. And I think that's one thing we'll have to do as soon as we get done with this playthrough here of Chrono Trigger. We'll definitely have to play Final Fantasy VI because, you know, I mentioned in part 1 here that this is my favorite game of all time as far as RPGs are concerned. But I think there's a big argument for Final Fantasy VI, which is second in my opinion. And, you know, that game has a lot of similarities to this game. It was also for the Super Nintendo. And, you know, of course, Kefka's laugh, which we just saw there in the tent, you know, that's one of the most memorable parts to Final Fantasy VI. You know, it was Kefka's laugh, especially during the final battle there and leading up to that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll definitely have to play that game and really dissect it as far as what's the best RPG of all time. Is it Chrono Trigger or is it Final Fantasy VI? Because in my opinion, it is this game, but this game also came after Final Fantasy VI. So maybe, you know, Chrono Trigger has a lot to thank Final Fantasy VI for, because you can certainly, like I mentioned, see a lot of similarities. All right, let's go ahead and head up to see Luca. Hold your horses, eh? She wants some candy. Now, if you move away, she will call you impatient. So we'll want to sit here as she waits for some candy or whatever the hell she's doing. And we can head off to finally go see Luca. Alright, here we go. Taven. Looks like Taven is Luca's father. They have some kind of crazy contraption here. A teleporter. Wow, this is crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and talk to our pal Luca. Alright, she's pretty excited to see us, and she has a brand new invention to show us. Here's our friend Marley. Okay, so we will be the first person to test out the telepod. Let's do it. Jump into the left telepod. Here we go. Hopefully everything goes okay. Begin energy transfer. And nice. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Very nice. What do you think, Marley? What a kick. Alright, so she wants to try it herself. Why not? It worked pretty good for me. Go ahead and do it, Marley. I'll be waiting right here. Vision of loveliness. Okay. Still time to change your mind. Come on, there's nothing to worry about here. Okay, why is the music changing? It's odd. Begin energy transfer. Yep, everything's going pretty normal here. Wait a minute. Why is her pendant glowing? Oh no, she's spinning uncontrollably. Someone might get electrocuted here. Not good. Taven looks like he's in panic. Oh man. And what the fuck is going on? Marley has disintegrated and entered some sort of a portal. Not good. The pendant has been left behind. And this clearly is not good. Where the fuck is she? Show's over. Get out of here. Don't sue us. Oh man, it couldn't have been the telepod. Wasn't our fault. So they are blaming the pendant. Perhaps they are onto something. Let's go ahead and grab it. Oh, well, I guess they're assuming that we are going to venture into the portal ourselves. I don't know if that's what we had in mind, but I mean, the chick was pretty hot. What the hell? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's enter the portal ourselves. Who knows what's on the other side? We'll find out. Power to full. More power. Watch out. There's the electrical freaking equipment going crazy again. And we have disintegrated ourselves. Here we go. Luca swears to follow us to wherever we may be going. And here we go. Entering a portal to the other dimension or something. I mean, at this point, you know, we don't know what the hell's going on. We could be being sent to a different planet for all we know. But it looks strangely familiar. Now, I gotta say, one problem I have right now is that my life is pretty low. That's not good. I forgot I got beat up by Gato there, and now I've been ambushed. Oh, fuck. Let's see how long it takes to kill these guys. Okay, they go down 4. Okay, I should be able to handle this. Fuck. Alright, one more left. He's just walking back and forth like a jackass. Alright, nice. We have gained 6 experience points, and I don't know where we are. We are almost dead. I'm not sure if we have any healing items. That's not good. I know there's one coming up in that treasure chest. Let's see if we can hug the wall. Oh no! Not good. This is gonna be close. Okay, that's a good sign. Hopefully this guy does absolutely nothing. Okay, so we got lucky. He's been vanquished, which I think should be just enough to get us over to this treasure chest where we can find some health. Much needed. 1 tonic, and that is going to give us some health 50 points of HP. And over here we have the Power Glove. It's so bad. Let's go ahead and equip it. Alright, so this is the main menu screen here. You can change the coloring of it and change your settings and whatnot, which we'll definitely do throughout the playthrough. One thing you definitely are going to be doing a lot is going to your character here. This is where you can upgrade all of your equipment. Like any good RPG, we'll switch out our bandana for the Power Glove, which will boost our attack strength. Let's go ahead and continue down here. We still have no clue where we are. We've been killing these blue imps, and now they have teamed up with some kind of monster called a Rolly. Really not too sure what to make of this at this point. But at least all of the enemies around here are pretty pathetic. Die, Rolly. Take this sword to the face. Everybody has managed to die in one hit. And we got a tonic as well. We'll take it. Alright, so where are we? What the hell? The hell is going on? So this area definitely looks extremely familiar. It is obviously the same, you know, it is pretty much our world. It's the world that we live in, only it is different. I mean, the town is still here. So let's see what's going on. Let's enter this residence. Hello, lady. Can you tell me where I am? She knows nothing of the Millennial Fair. The year 600 and the 21st King of Guardia reigns, which lets us know that we have traveled into the past. We've been at war for years. Oh no, we're in the middle of a war? Wait a minute. Oh no. This is certainly not good. We have a lot of to get into here. We are traveled all the way into the past here, but we must remember that our main objective is to find and save Marley. So stay tuned, as in the next installment we will definitely be trying to find, you know, that girl. Find out where the hell she is. She's got to be somewhere here, you would think. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining us. Later.